Oh, hi there. I'm Stretchy.
I'm Hans. Hans, stop going upside down. Sorry. Anyways, I'm Byron.
And I'm Blueberry. What are we learning about today?
Today we're going to be learning something very new today. Dear family, students will be learning about geometry throughout the school year. This unit is about two kinds of measurement, perimeter and area. Perimeter is a measurement of length, the distance around a figure or an object. Area is a measurement of the amount of surface enclosed or covered by a figure or an object without gaps or overlaps. We measure area in square units, such as square inches or square centimeters. Look at these two squares. They each have an area of 1 square inch and 1 square centimeter. Your child will learn to calculate the area and perimeter of these figures, such as rectangles, parallelograms, triangles, rhombuses, trapezoids, pentagons, hexagons, octagons, and complex figures. The formulas for solving the perimeter and area of such shapes is kind of complicated, but once you understand it, it's really not that hard. Anyways, so the perimeter of a rectangle is 2L plus 2W, or 2 times L plus 2 times W. Area is L times W. The perimeter of a parallelogram is the same thing, except with the B and the S together, and the B and H. But the triangle is a little different. The perimeter of a triangle is C plus B plus E, and the area of a triangle is half of the base times the height. And we could recognize the figures over here by just looking at what they have. A rectangle has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 right angles. A parallelogram has 2 pairs of parallel sides. A triangle has 3 sides. A rhombus has 2 pairs of parallel sides and 4 sides the same length. A trapezoid has exactly 1 pair of parallel sides. A pentagon has 5 sides. A hexagon has 6 sides. An octagon has 8 sides. And a complex figure is a shape composed of simpler figures. Students will also graph polygons on a coordinate grid to find side lengths, using x and y coordinates, and to find perimeter and area. We are not going to graph polygons, so we are just going to skip that. If you have any questions or comments, please contact me. Sincerely, your child's teacher. Ari.
My, this is a lot to learn.
Do you think we'll ever learn it all? Of course we can, Stretchy. We just need to practice. Exactly. Formulas for perimeter and area. Look at the rectangles below. Okay, looking. What does perimeter mean? What does area mean? Well, if we look back at the letter, it says that perimeter is a measurement of length and area is a measurement of the amount of surface enclosed or covered by a figure or an object without gaps or overlaps. So that's basically what perimeter and area are. Perimeter is usually measured in linear units, and area is usually measured in square units. If you look at these rectangles here, this one appears to have a perimeter, and this one appears to have an area. But both of them have perimeters and areas, because if they didn't, then they simply won't be rectangles. This is equivalent to 1 centimeter, that tiny line.
Let me measure it. There we go. Yeah. Ooh, that is 2 centimeters. Ooh. And this is 1 centimeter. Ooh. I'm very good at measuring things.
Yes, well done, Stretchy. This is 1 centimeter, and these are 2 centimeters. If we count them, there will be 6 centimeters, as well as over here. There are 2 centimeters over there. But if you look at this one, it is roughly the same thing, except without centimeters, just with square centimeters instead. So you see, perimeter and area might look different, but they are actually built in a similar way. However, the answers are kind of different. For example, to find the perimeter of a rectangle, you need to add the length and the width. 6 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2. 6 plus 6 is 12, plus 2 is 14, plus 2 is 16. So the perimeter is 16 centimeters. But if we look over here, the area is 6 times 2, which is 12. 16 and 12 are two completely different answers, explaining why perimeter and area are two completely different concepts. Okay, so looks like we pretty much have such a lot of things to learn. This is the length, and this is the width. The perimeter is 2L plus 2W. In other words, 2 of this plus 2 of this. So 2 plus 2 is 4, plus 6 is 10, plus 6 is 16. So you basically just add all of these together. Yes, so it's like adding 6 plus 2 2 times. Because 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. That's twice. And 8 plus 8 is 16. So the perimeter is 16 centimeters. But if we look over here, the area is simply length times width, or 6 times 2, which is equal to 12.
Let's see if I could try this on my own. The length is 4 centimeters. The width is 3 centimeters. Well, the perimeter is equal to 4 plus 3 plus 4 plus 3. 4 plus 3 is 7, plus 3 is 10, plus 4 is 14. So I think the perimeter is 14, right?
Yes, you're correct, because 4 plus 3 is 7. And if we add another 4 plus 3, which is another 7, that would equal 14. So you're right. But what is the area? Well, surprisingly, the area is also 12 for this one, because 4 times 3 is the same thing as 6 times 2. 1 plus 8 is 9, plus 1 is 10, plus 8 is 18. This makes the perimeter 18. 8 times 1 is 8, so the area of this is 8 centimeters. How about this one? 5 plus 5 is 10, plus 5 is 15, plus 5 is 20. The perimeter is 20, right?
Yes, you're right.
Because 5 plus 5 is 10, and if we add another 10, we get 20. And the area is 5 times 5, which is 25. What about this one, 10 and 4? Well, 10 plus 4 is 14, plus 4 is 18, plus 10 is 28. So the perimeter is 28 centimeters. Because if we add 10 and 4 together, that makes 14. And if we add another 14, that makes 28. And the area is simply 10 times 4, which is 40. Now, what about these? Oh, it says here that the last row of the table should show your formulas for perimeter and area. Well, we kind of already walked through it, have we?
Yes.
Perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width. Just like we did here. Perimeter equals 6 plus 2 plus 6 plus 2. 6 plus 2 is 8. 6 plus 2 is 8. 8 plus 8 is 16. So, yep. P equals L plus W plus L plus W. In other words, perimeter equals length plus width plus length plus width. Or simply, 2 times the length plus 2 times the width. And the area is simply length times width, or LW. So, yeah. These formulas should give you a better understanding of how perimeter and area both work. Of how, although they are different, could be similar in many ways.
Ooh, what is this?
Find the side length or area of each rectangle or square. Oh, this is kind of easy. Finding a side length or area of a square or rectangle is really not that hard, because all you have to do to find the area of such a shape is to multiply the length by the width. So I think we're going to be very good here. So let's say this side is 6 feet long and this side is 6 feet long. What is the area of the square? Well, 6 times 6 is 36. So the area is 36 feet squared? That's right. The area of the square is 36 feet squared, or 36 square feet. Now, this is a square with the area filled in, but the side lengths missing. If the area of a square is 25 square inches, what are side lengths S and S?
Well, let's think of it as, maybe if we divide 25 by 5, because a square number has to have the same factors in a multiplication problem. 25 divided by 5 is 5. 5 is equal to 5, so yeah, S is 5.
Wow, very cool. Well done. Okay, now we have the length filled in, the area filled in, but the height missing. Can you find a way to find the height? Yeah, actually, we could divide 28 by 4, and that's 7 centimeters. Wow, good job. Okay, but this time, they have the area filled in, the height filled in, but the B missing. 12 divided by 2?
That's 6, right?
Yes, B is 6. Now, what about this? I think this should be really easy. Everybody, what's 8 times 1? 8. That's right. The area is 8 square yards. And finally, what is B if the area is 18 square feet and the height is 3 feet? What is B? 18 divided by 3. Is it 6? That's right. The area divided by the height is B. 18 square feet divided by 3 feet is 6 feet. Yeah, because 18 divided by 3 is 6. Well done, everybody. But now, we are going to find the area of a shape that might confuse you, but should not be too hard to learn. This is a right triangle. It's a triangle with a right angle, or an angle that measures 90 degrees. Is it there? Ooh, I recognize that penguin anywhere. It's Puzzled Penguin. Everybody say hi to Puzzled Penguin. Hi, Puzzled Penguin. Yeah, hi. I'm trying to find the area of this right triangle, and I don't know if I did it right. Okay, just hang on a second. We have to first familiarize ourselves how to find the area of a right triangle. Let's look back to the family letter over here. So, the area of a triangle, that's it. The area is 1/2 B times H. So the area of a right triangle must also be 1/2 times B times H. That's it. Okay, Puzzled Penguin. Looks like we are ready to solve your problem. Ask away. Okay, so, I was trying to find the area of this right triangle in my homework today. It's a little funny. It says, go team. Woo! I like teams. That's not the point. It was its own point. Go on. You were saying? Oh, yeah! The height is 6 inches. The length is 8 inches. But I don't know what the area of the right triangle is. Can you please help me? I thought it was 48 square inches. But my teacher said I was not correct. Why was I not correct? Why was I incorrect? Why was I wrong? Oh, what you're forgetting, Puzzled Penguin, is that you multiplied 6 and 8 together, which made 48, but you did not divide it by 2. Oh, right. And what's half of 48? 24. I knew it. I knew I would make a mistake. Don't worry. These things happen to us all the time.
Wait a minute. I noticed something.
If finding the area of a right triangle is too hard for you, and the answer was 24, then I think you should do this for a strategy. 6 times 8 is 48, and half of that is 24, right? Yeah. What's half of 8? 4. And what's 6 times 4? 24. That's it! Thank you, Stretchy. I just have to find half of only one of the side lengths and multiply that by the regular side length. Thanks, Stretchy. That was a good strategy. You're welcome. Do it the other way around, too. 8 times 6 is 48. Divided by 2 is 24. Half of 6 is 3. 8 times 3 is also 24. Wow. You're very smart. What a clever idea. I didn't even think of that. Thank you. Bye. Bye. But what about this one? This right triangle. Okay. Let's put things... Okay. Let me get this straight. This is a right triangle. Yes, it is. It has a 90-degree angle. Yes, it does. It is 5 feet tall and 6 feet long. But what is the area of it? Well, it's half of the base times the height. So it's basically half of 5 times 6. And what is half of that? 15. 15 is the area. That's right. Plus, if you think of Stretchy's clever idea, half of 6 is 3, and 5 times 3 is 15, which is the same as 5 times 6 times 1/2. Well done, Stretchy. You can also do it the other way around. Half of 5 is 2.5, which means that 6 times 2.5 must be 15 as well. Well done! That was a good strategy. I didn't even think of that. Thank you. You're welcome. All right. That's it for us today. I hope you enjoyed the video and learning about area and perimeter and Stretchy's little strategy hack. Yes! Remember, continue to solve math mysteries and continue to stay curious. Bye, everyone! Bye!